Hey guys, it's Madison, and it's Carly Madison 123 is our screen name, but it's Madison or Maddie. I like Maddie better, but anyway, that's not the point. Carly doesn't really know I'm doing this video, but she'll figure it out soon, I guess. Let's see. I forget what I was gonna talk about. I always do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I remember. I'm just gonna do a video on like things to do if you and your friend are like in a fight, and it's like a serious fight. It's not like an argument, like a disagreement or anything. It's like a fight, not like a fist fight, but it's like a word fight, I guess. Yeah, so I mean, I know me and Carly, truthfully, we get in a lot of fights. Yeah, no, they're not like that frequent, but we've had our fights before. And one thing I always like to do is just take a day or two away from that person. One thing I always find wrong, like, is when you're with somebody for so long and like practically 7 days a week, like I am with Carly. I'm not saying, Carly, if you're watching this, I'm not saying I get annoyed of you, but you figure out, you spend too much time with that person, and so you like, yeah, like, I'm not trying to be mean to Carly or anything, but I think everybody has gotten like annoyed of somebody. I'm not, Carly, I promise, I'm not saying I'm getting annoyed with you. But I'm used to being around Carly so much, but I think you should take a day or two, to like pull back from them and, figure out what your thoughts are. When I'm like away from Carly, and we're having an argument, I always figure out, okay, what am I really mad about? Because I tend to find when like girls are in fights, they all of a sudden bring up all of these emotions, like the fight could be about you're spending too much time with your boyfriend, and then all of a sudden you guys are fighting about, how Carly ditched me last summer. Like, all of a sudden now she's angry about it, or now I'm angry about it, or whatever. But I just think that everybody should take the time to figure out, what I'm really angry about. And I'm not going to bring up all these other different fights because it's just going to make it 10 times worse. So, just take a break from that person. Yeah. And another thing, it's never too late to say you're sorry. So, don't hesitate to say sorry. I know most people are like, I don't want to say sorry because then I'm going to look like the smaller person. Actually, you're going to look like the bigger person, and you're going to be the one who's just going to stand up and be like, okay, I'm sorry. I was in the wrong, and you were right. So. Bits. Girl. Yeah. So. Yeah, and I know a few people who, when I get in an argument with them, they like are really offensive. And if you're in an argument with somebody, don't be offensive. I know it's kind of hard, but just don't be offensive. And I think it's really rude, and it's kind of hard for some people to get over that. Like, I'm still trying to get over the fact that one of my bestest friends said some really, really offensive stuff to me. So, I just think that you should, like, not be offensive. So, yeah. So this is only like a 5-minute video, but you guys should subscribe to our 3 channels. Maddie Loves You 456, Carly Loves You 789, and this channel, Carly and Madison 123. And you should check out Carly's new tutorial because it's really great and it's amazingly beautiful. She wore her hair like that today, and she was so pretty. Oh, my little girl's growing up. Anyway, that's all for today. Bye, guys.